Hey guys, welcome to this battle report. Today I'll be bringing you Game 2 of Swedish Masters, 4,500 point tournament. I'm up against Tomb Kings or Undying Dynasties for this one. This was a stand-in for a guy who didn't show up, so he hadn't made this list himself, and I don't think he used to play Tomb Kings. So yeah, anyway, really good guy. We had a good time, and yeah, we'll jump right into it. So my deployment, left to right. This secondary objective was the King of the Hill scenario, and I had this on the left-hand side here where my dryads are. We play that as a field, and I chose that terrain feature, and on the opposite side he chose forest. I think you'll see in a bit. So left to right, got my unit of 10 dryads, got my thicket beasts with my BSB, eagle behind them, my tree father general, 5 wild huntsmen, 10 more dryads, and over there in the water feature is 5 more wild huntsmen, my 20 archers, and further to the right there you can see my heath riders. Yeah, this is before skirmish, and I ran out of battery on my camera just after this picture, so I had to use my my phone. So there'll be a few more blurry pictures. Sorry about that, guys, and not as many pictures as I usually take. Yeah, I managed to put my pathfinders up in that corner, which I'm really happy about because you can see he's got a catapult there, and that needs to go. And I put my sentinels just back here. So his deployment, top left corner, he's got a scorpion. He's got 3 of those frenzied flying things. I can't remember the name. They're in the forest, the terrain feature he chose for the secondary objective. So I need to get that. And he's got a unit of 10 chariots. Very unwieldy, as he pointed out many times during the game. He's got another scorpion. He's got a battle sphinx, a unit of skeletons behind there. His mage bunker. He's got two wizards in there. Another unit of 10 chariots with his general in there. 3 more of those flying frenzied stuff in the other forest, and as mentioned before, his catapult just behind them. So yeah, I get first turn. I move up and I shoot, and I manage to kill all but 1 wound on those flying things. Are they called pterodons or something like that? So yeah, quite happy with that. Magic, I don't do a whole lot. If I do, if magic is eventful, I'll make sure to tell you guys, but other than that, and I mean it's first round, so that's not a lot to cast really. Shooting, I managed to put 2 wounds on his battle sphinx there. And now we'll go into his turn too. Again guys, sorry for the lack of picture here. I obviously missed a few with my movements. I don't do a whole lot, I just shuffle up. So for his movement, he starts to push. There's a hill there in the middle, which worked in my favor, I think. Being able to hide behind that and sort of dictate. I'm thinking here to see to what side he commits, and then I'll possibly be able to put up counter charges or just avoid him completely. He puts his scorpion up on the hill, and other than that he just moves up a bit. as you can see here. Yeah, at this point, I think he made a mistake with his movement, moving his battle swings up behind the hill there. I guess he wanted to, well, obviously close in and also hide from my shooting, or at least some of it. His catapult misfires and blows up, so yeah, that's great. My turn too. I move my dryads up, thinking they could probably hold their own against that scorpion. At least it's quite an even fight, I think. Other than that, I don't commit really because I don't want those chariots with a million impact hits. But here's what I do: I charge his scorpion. I have to charge my dryads to be able to get my wild huntsman in, and the plan here is obviously to overrun into the flank of his battle sphinx. I just move my pathfinders closer to something to shoot up there, and also my heath riders. Yeah, and here they come, guys, the blurry pictures. I managed to get some buffs up on my wild huntsman. I think it's stone skin and it could be healing waters, the 4+ region. So I have no trouble killing his scorpion there. He does make a few wounds on my dryads. Or actually, no, he doesn't. I kill him straight out. It's just my because of, you can see that little wooden bit there next to the hill. They weren't really lining up height-wise, so those dryads aren't really dead. They couldn't stand on the movement tray there. Overrun, make it into his battle sphinx, and at this point I'm thinking if I could only just kill the sphinx, I can reform and then charge his mage bunker. My dryads overran far enough so he won't be able to get in. Well, obviously his sphinx is on his in the way there, but since his unit's so unwieldy, that unit of 10, actually 11 chariots, he charges his scorpion into my dryads, which is fine. I'm thinking this can go either way. With a bit of luck, I'll be able to kill him off and go claim that objective. He charges his flying things into my eagle, which I put up there to chaff him. He declares a charge against my wild huntsman down here with this other unit of chariots. Luckily he fails that. It was quite a long charge. I think he needed an 11 or something. So yeah, he ended up on the hill there where you can see his lonely chariot. We didn't we weren't able to put them all where they needed to be, so yeah, that's his front right one. Battle with the battle sphinx there doesn't go the way I planned really. I think I managed to put 1 wound on him. He puts 2 wounds on me, and I think we push, right? Win with 1, but he crumbles with 1 less. So we just stick there. So for my turn, I move my tree father up out of line of sight. Yeah, no, sorry guys. That wasn't... Yeah, you can see his chariot there. It's not on the hill actually. It's like this. So yeah, I'm able to hide behind the hill here with my tree father. I move my dryads up to chaff him, standing just 1 inch away from him. I think that will buy me an extra round. I start moving my treekin up towards that objective, and I start moving my wild huntsman around the left-hand flank. I managed to grow 1 wild rider back in the Sphinx battle there. Shooting, there's not a lot of me to shoot at, so I just pick a few wounds off his chariot unit there. I don't think I can do a whole lot against it. It's just I didn't have anything else to shoot on or shoot at. Combat, he's finally able to reform his battle sphinx, which sits on still like 4 wounds or something left, and I only have 2 wild riders there. So yeah. His scorpion breaks my dryads. They run, but I don't think he catches them. In the middle, my eagle is tanking away. They've been tied up there for 2 rounds now, I think. He's on 1 wound left. He charges his chariots into my dryads. And after combat, he finally breaks my eagle. He doesn't pursue it. He just reforms like so. Combat here, I managed to do 1 more wound, and he does 2 wounds. And yeah, I think we stick. He obviously kills my dryads with his chariots, and he reforms like so to start moving towards the objective. Yeah, this is how it looks. This is before. We had, since his unit was so big, like it took some time to move them, but this is how it looks after his combat reform. He charges his... No, sorry, I charge my treekin into his scorpion there. I rally my dryads, and I think my eagle rallies as well. He moves his chariots up on the hill, and I just move everything out of line of sight. You can see in the top there, I charge my Heath Riders into his mage bunker, because they are strength 5 on the charge with the Sylvan Lance and Devastating Charge, giving them +1 strength. So yeah, he managed to kill off my Wild Riders, but as you can see there, I managed to kill his entire unit, but he's got his 2 characters still left, unfortunately, and he picks off 2 wounds on my riders. Yeah, so at this point I don't have any more pictures. I'll go back to this one. For his final turn, we were running out of time, but the way it worked out was I did 5 rounds and he did 5 rounds, and we just called it there. I kill his scorpion with my treekins, and I reform to see if he would, just to basically not give him a flank with his chariots. He charges his flying things, and he makes a long charge yet again, like an 11 charge or something, 11 or 12 with his chariots into my dryads, and by doing so he's claiming the objective, whereas I'm not. I don't know. I don't think, even if we would have played the final round, I don't think I would have had time to move up to contest the objective, the forest in the top left corner. So yeah, it was a bit lucky, but yeah, he was a really good. He played well for not having to not having made his list himself, and I mean, he had two really big unwieldy units. But yeah, he played it smart, and he won 13-7. And yeah, things are looking bleak for the Sylvan Elves in this tournament. Two losses, my two initial games. So yeah, I'll be bringing you game three in just a while. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment in the section below if you have any questions, ideas, or anything. Till next time, guys. Cheers.